Much of South Dakota has seen a big boost in population over the past 2 years, but for the past 2 decades, the city of Harrisburg has experienced explosive growth, which has reshaped the community. One city employee has had a front row seat to the changes, serving as Harrisburg's Director of Finance since 2002. KELOLAND's Bridget Bennett shares the 20 years of changes throughout the employee's career in tonight's Eye on KELOLAND.
I have lived in Harrisburg my whole life.
Mary McClung is the shining example of a Harrisburg native. She grew up in town, married a boy from town, raised her family in Harrisburg, and even worked for the city of Harrisburg for the past 20 years.
It's kind of great to have Mary around, I mean, she's born and raised in Harrisburg and knows every sidewalk in town that's been placed and when it was and what for and what paid for it, and she can name it without even looking it up.
That is until about 5 years ago.
I knew all the street names. I don't know all the street names anymore. That's crazy.
Harrisburg has had an incredible growth story throughout Mary's lifetime, but even more so during her past 20 years serving as the city's Director of Finance.
Population when I started was 900 and some, 998 maybe. Now it's over 7,000.
All of those new residents have led to new services and shops people in Harrisburg could only dream about when Mary was growing up or even raising her own family.
I saved that up for a week trip into Sioux Falls to get your groceries.
Now Harrisburg has 2 grocery stores and a Dollar General, just part of the growing list of businesses that are adding even more funds for Mary to track at City Hall.
The sales tax revenue, that type of thing, has grown over the years. It's probably as much as what our budget was back when I started. Now we have a full budget of millions of dollars.
Mary is in charge of writing every check the city of Harrisburg sends out.
When I first come on, it seemed like it was only like 400,000 or 500,000 that we'd write out a month, and now we're up in the millions of checks that we write out monthly.
She also keeps track of all of the money coming into City Hall from residents. When she started, there were just 330 water accounts. Now she manages more than 2,400.
It's different. You don't know everyone. When I first started, you knew everyone. I could probably tell you what style of check they had when they paid their water bill. When that came in, you just knew what account that went to. But not this day and age.
She's found a similar story across many parts of life in the Harrisburg community. The school district has seen some of the biggest changes since Mary was in school here. At that time, all grades were in the same building for her and even her kids. But now her grandkids are in a completely different kind of school district.
I see the difference of, you knew everyone. Now you can ask the grandkids and ask them, do you know so-and-so in your class? Yeah, where we were 33 of us were probably all best friends.
As a lifelong Harrisburg resident, losing that small town feel has been tough, but she's incredibly proud of the work she's done to help build her hometown into a thriving community.
The growth that we've had here in Harrisburg since she has come on is unbelievable if you just look around. I mean, she's gone through, we've had the wastewater treatment facility, the $26 million wastewater treatment facility that we just built. She's went through all of that, all of our streets that have changed, new developments coming in. She's been a part and behind every one of them.
But that will all change at the end of March when Mary retires from her role in the city.
It'll be tough, but I've told them I can help out. I'm not moving away. I'm just retiring, so going to enjoy the grandchildren a little bit more.
And she's excited to see how the city will grow and change in their lifetime and the next 20 years of Harrisburg's story.
I think it'll continue to grow. We really want to keep the small town feel.
A small town feel in a growing community thanks to lifelong members like Mary. With Eye on KELOLAND, I'm Bridget Bennett.
One of the changes will be growing Harrisburg's finance department. While Mary managed all the city's finances on her own, the increased number of water accounts, city staff members, and monthly bills means the finance department will likely be adding more faces after Mary retires at the end of the month.